You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, as fans of the NFL, or former fans of the NFL, I should say, we actually wanted to watch the games for the games. As a Dallas Cowboys fan, I wanted to watch the NFL to see if Dak Prescott can lead the Cowboys to a Super Bowl. If you are a Tampa Bay Bucks fan, you want to see if Tom Brady can lead the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to back-to-back Super Bowls, to be the first team to repeat since Tom Brady's 2004 Patriots. No one has ever said, I want to watch the NFL for social justice. Nobody wants to watch the NFL for that. And yet, the NFL has still not learned their lesson. Now, guys, several months ago, we knew that the NFL was going to go super duper woke and double down on the wokeness that they did in 2020. Every sports league, for the most part, doubled down on the wokeness. And then the NFL, their ratings tanked. They backed off a little bit, but yet and still, they never learned their lesson. They never did. So, guys, we knew this day was coming, and now we know exactly what will happen in the 2021 NFL season. And guys, you're probably just going to turn off your television sets, okay? So let's go over here to ESPN. NFL brings back social justice helmet decals, end zone stencils as part of Inspire Change platform. So the stuff that they did last year when people turned off their television sets, they learned nothing. They're going to double down and do it again. Let's read this, folks. NFL players can wear social justice messages on the back of their helmets again this season and, quote, "It takes all of us," and end racism. We saw that last season. Will be stenciled in end zones for the second straight year as part of the league's Inspire Change platform. Unreal. The league will also bring back the Say Their Stories initiative, and for the first time, each team will highlight its social justice work during a regular season home game in weeks 17 and 18. Yeah, because fans really want to know how woke their team is. That's something different right there. But we know these players are not very smart. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they put the name of Antoine Rose Jr. on the back of their helmets last season because the owners told them this is what we're going to do. And the dumb players didn't do any research and they were glorifying a criminal. All these players, for the most part, out there glorifying criminals on the back of their helmets. Unreal. And they're going to do it again. And guess what? They're probably not going to question very much of this. It goes on. It says, quote, "We are committed to inspire change in the social justice work that inspires change for the long term." Anna Isaacson, NFL Senior Vice President of Social Responsibility, told the Associated Press, yeah, glorifying criminals yet again. The 6 messages players can choose from as part of the helmet decal program are End Racism, Stop Hate, It Takes All of Us, Black Lives Matter, oh boy, we'll get into that, Inspire Change, and Say Their Stories. Guys, I would say the vast majority of people, 95% of people, are not racist. Nobody believes in hate. Nobody does. But yet they're going to put Black Lives Matter on the back of helmets. When Black Lives Matter, they're talking about Black Lives Matter. What they really mean is Marx's lives matter. That's what it is. We saw what happened all last summer, BLM burning down city after city, and the NFL is going to allow this to be put on the back of helmets. What change has BLM done? They have done nothing positive, but yet the NFL is going to allow this on helmets. The end zone stencils will be placed on the field for all clubs in all home games, except when another cause is being recognized. For example, during a club's salute to service game, End Racism will be replaced with Salute to Service in one end zone, and It Takes All of Us will remain on the opposite side. This year's Say Their Stories features will again be voiced by NFL players, but will involve will evolve to include social justice heroes. I wonder who those heroes are, who will be personally identified by players for their impact in this area, particularly those from their local communities. This is going to be an absolute disaster, guys. For the final 2 weeks of the regular season, all clubs will receive the relevant banners, goalposts, wraps, stencils, helmet decals, and video board graphics. The elements will continue to be featured during playoff games. Quote, that will provide a unified time frame for us to further amplify all of the work that our clubs are doing, and that will lead into the playoffs where inspired change will continue to take center stage, Isaacson said. The key message for us as the season is starting, we are ramping up again in a big way with our social justice work. The league also worked with New Era and the Players Coalition to offer an inspired change knit hat that can be worn on the sideline during weeks 17 and 18 by players, coaches, and other personnel to add additional visibility, because they want you to see it, to the cause. The hat will be sold at retail, and 100% of the league's proceeds will be donated to Inspire Change grant recipients. So there you have it, guys. The wokeness is going to be doubled down, and now we know exactly what the NFL is going to be doing. Glorifying criminals yet again. Since these players actually are going to be having the names of victims of social justice once again, I highly suggest that they actually do their research. But I have little to no confidence that the NFL players are going to do much research. They're just going to go along with what they're told. You know what, guys? I see the ratings declining immensely. I really do. I see the ratings declining immensely. And now, with all this going on, Black National Anthem, the Black Lives Matter signs, and they're actually going to have fans. Remember, last season, there wasn't really a whole lot of fans. But this time around, you're going to have fans. So I'm wondering what the fan reaction to all of this will be. What will the fans do when the Black National Anthem is being played? See, the NFL is really trying to be divisive with all of this. They're not trying to unify people. They're trying to keep us divided. I don't like this whatsoever. Nobody believes in racism. Everybody, for the most part, I believe is accepting of other people of different races. I truly do believe that, folks. But the NFL still does not get it. They're going to double down. We don't want to see all this stuff in the end zones. People don't tune into that. They don't. And the NFL is just going to have to learn the hard way. When people turn off their television sets, and we're going to be right here to give you guys the ratings. We are. I mean, we cover the NFL because, we run a sports channel, but we're going to definitely tell you guys the reaction because we know that you guys will not be tuning in. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, the NFL going super duper woke yet again. Will they ever learn their lesson? I'm not really sure. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.